Welcome to the Morana View, with Rin and the very special cast of Romeo and Juliet.
On today's show, we're going to interview the Romeo and Juliet cast. We're going to answer the most questions and get the tea. First, we have the Monsters.
I don't want to be anything.
How do you guys feel about how this feud affected Romeo and Juliet?
Well, if I known our hatred would have killed our children, I would have ended it a long time ago. Their love is pure and it was poisoned by our bitterness.
I had hated the constant fighting, the bitterness and the tension, and the pain it caused my Romeo. He would still be alive if it wasn't for our hatred, and I would too.
I am so sorry for your loss. Did you ever suspect that Romeo was in love with Juliet?
No, because he was so in love with Rosaline, I wouldn't have ever expected that he would have fell in love with Juliet, the enemy's daughter.
I had realized Romeo's changed, but I would have never guessed he was in love with Juliet.
If you could speak to Romeo one last time, what would you guys say?
I would tell him that I love him and that I'm very sorry for pushing him the way that I did, and I would have just reassured him that I would let him love who he wants to love.
Same, I wish things were different, and I want him to know I loved him, and I just wanted what was best for him.
That's very sweet. Nice talking to you guys.
Bye.
Now up next is Capulets.
Other than what I've been trying to be lately.
Hi guys, welcome to the show.
We're only here because we have to be. Juliet deserves that much.
Juliet, she was young, she was beautiful, and she was engaged to Paris. What changed?
That idiot Romeo, that's what happened.
Now, husband, calm down. Silence!
Okay guys, now on to the next question. Did you guys ever suspect that Juliet was married to Romeo? And how did you feel when you found out?
I did not know. In a Montague, it still stings. Perhaps if I would have known, I would have ended it and stopped her, but I also might have just listened.
We saw what we wanted and not what she needed. She died alone, and it's all our fault.
Do you think the feud cost Juliet her life?
Yes, and Romeo's too. Our hate built up the walls that they died behind, and I would tear them down if I got the chance. And maybe, just maybe, bring back my girl.
We lost everything to her name, and if we had stepped back, she'd still be alive.
Okay guys, thanks for coming on the show.
All I have to do is think of me and
The man up next has been called the healer, the matchmaker, and even a murderer. Up next, we have Friar Lawrence. So, Friar, you married Romeo and Juliet in secret. You gave Juliet a potion that made her fake her own death, and now both lovers are gone. What were you thinking?
Oh, who's you talking to me like that? I was just trying to help everyone like it's their fault.
Friar, do you think you could have planned this out better? I mean, better communication probably would have saved their lives.
Well, better communication would have worked, but like Romeo and Juliet, they weren't like listening to me, like let's be real. And like the nurse was like encouraging Juliet, so didn't she have some part in this?
Oh, I know I did not hear my name come out of your mouth.
Nurse, please, just come sit down. I have a question.
What's your question?
Do you think you have any part in this, like, at all?
No, he married him, or them, not me.
Better stutter. Better she lying. You see her stutter?
Well, after that, I think we're gonna move on to the next one. Welcome, Mercutio and Tybalt.
Get out of my way!
Right. Well, hi guys. How are you guys doing?
Fine.
Okay, well, we're gonna start off with a simple, kind-hearted question, I guess. Are you guys friends in the afterlife?
Oh, heck no. You know what? I'm ready to settle this right here, right now.
Whoa!
Yeah. Come on!
I think we're gonna move on to the next people. Now, our final guests on the show, the two that you guys have been waiting for this entire time. Now, I want to hear the welcome. Welcome, Juliet and Romeo.
Come on, baby.
Okay. Sad. So I think we're going to start off with a strong question. Was it worth it?
Low-key, it ruined me. But high-key, I'd risk it all. She was my whole world.
I mean, I literally fake died, then real died. All for this dude, who I met in 3 days? I was giving main character energy.
Romeo, knowing now that Juliet was alive, what would you have done differently?
I want to have rushed it. Like, if I let my emotions take the wheel, and like I didn't stop to really think. If I knew she was alive, man, I would have run through fire to get to her fine ass.
Hey, Juliet, what would you have done differently?
I wouldn't have married a man I just met at a party at the age of 14 only a few days ago. And maybe I would have tried to talk to my parents about it, even if I was willing to marry him, like, fully.
What about that oh Romeo line? Like, you were looking for me, like, what?
Okay, who do you guys blame for your deaths?
For real? The whole lineup. The friar, the feud, the miscommunication, my inability to process emotions. It was a team effort for real.
I blame all of the adults. My parents were controlling, his parents were controlling. The friar had zero follow through. And Paris was just there. Like, let's be honest. And no one actually listened to me or Romeo, and everything just got out of control.
On the topic of adults, don't you guys think that you guys had the more significant part in this? I mean, you guys were 14, 17, and you're already married after a day. Don't you think that's a little rushed? And yeah.
It was definitely rushed, but honestly, like, this is normal for us because we don't live long. Like, we don't have nothing. Like, we'll probably be dead by 30. Might as well get married now. And this is the love of my life. Like, obviously, I wanna love my husband.
Low-key, I just wanted to hook up, like.
Okay. I think that's all the questions that we have. And Juliet,
So gross now. Give me a new one. Give me a Rosalind.
leave.
Romeo!
Okay. I think we're gonna move on. No. I think that concludes the episode. Chaotic ending of Romeo and Juliet cast.
Thanks for watching.